Hey, all points bulletin, man. Michael is all in. He's put all his chips in the tape. I'm loving it. Loving every minute of it. I love the boldness of it. Uh, for September 3rd, he's not sending it to me because I think he's just still searching and he's just overwhelmed with it. But I'll share it with you when it comes. But there's like these 322 and 9/11 connections to September 3rd from all these different like events, things that happened. I can't even remember it. I'm driving when I talk to him, and I don't focus. Like I hear it, but I don't register it. And but what I can tell you is it's a lot of backwards 911s, 116s. It's you know 11 years, 9 months. From something. 3 years, 2 months, 2 days. There's just three, two. He's finding everything. It's like he's just on fire with this right now. Now, on that day, Trump does turn 9/11 months old, and Israel is 8 months old. That was that day on May 14th. That was my biggest day. Do y'all remember that? I like that day more than any other. And it had October 8th, 2014, Tetrad, Total Lunar. Parallax View release date on Trump's birthday. Oops. I'm in September. Yeah, September 3rd. I'm sorry. Okay. Start over. Day of the Dead. It's not that big on the grid. He's going to have stuff. But it's a Day of the Dead movie, and Day of the Dead was right in the middle of iPad Goat. Right in the middle of iPad Goat. What started Spectre? Day of the Dead celebration. Day of the Dead movie, 6/30, 1985. Trump on Spin City. Can't make it up. Total lunar eclipse, 1978. September 16th. That was right before the touchdown and the loss of virginity. About 5 weeks away. Miami Hurricanes, National Championship 1-3, 2002. They're the Storm. They're the Hurricanes. They shocked the world when they did that. And we think that stuff is potentially fake even back then. So they rep the Storm. Okay, Storm's coming. And when you include both dates, it fills the whole page. Total Solar, room 222. I Am the Chosen One. Obama's birth certificate. CDC founded. Godfather release date. Omen release date. Batman Begins release date. Chariots of Fire release date. And who cares if it's don't include both dates? This is what goes on the next full day when the chaos begins. Osama bin Laden Day. Revolutionary War shot heard around the world. Trump 7/11 versus 9/11 speech. Anne Hathaway birthday. Now she was Agent 86 on Get Smart and Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises. Franz Ferdinand assassination. Trump announcing he had the illness, October 2nd, 2020. Trackdown episode. You include both dates, all these are in there. It's a full page plus. I'm not even done. Trump Golden Statue, CPAC. Saturday Night Live, beginning. Saturday Night Live. He's going down on a Saturday night. Michael's got all his chips in. Johnny Carson, JC, Jesus Christ, final show aired. Y'all include both dates for that 3rd and 4th. It goes from line 73 to line 94. That's 21, ain't it? That's 21 threaded items. So it's big. Labor Day, labor pains, labor pangs. You think about coming out of the womb and all that, and iPet Goat. It's like he's being birthed. You know what I'm saying? So Labor Day, it's perfect. I don't have all my chips in, but you know, Michael's all in on this, man. I respect it. I love it. And I know he's going to be bummed out. Now, my friend Vanessa did agree with me that the fallen angels could see the future, that's how they put all of this stuff together. Um, if they didn't know the future, how would they not know to do these rallies that people, what if nobody showed up at the rallies and they quit having rallies and he's standing there with 4 people? I mean, how do they know, he wasn't going to die of a heart attack? Trump would just be dead. I mean, they can see, they know the future. They're interdimensional beings. Um, I respect it if you're not sure. I respect it if you say no, they can't. This is not a salvational issue. This is speculation based off whatever you can grab in either direction. No, they can't. Grab at stuff. Pretty legit. Yes, they can. Grab at stuff. Pretty legit. It's no big deal. But that's how they do what they do, what they do, what they do. They could not lead like they lead Mystery Babylon without knowing the future. Do they know their own demise? Yes. But they're programmed, just like we're programmed. We were programmed to do sex, drugs, and rock and roll until we were programmed to be out of the world. People go, well, I'm not a robot. I got free will. Okay. Folks, you're just living in a movie. The writer, director, and the producer came and starred in a cameo appearance as himself and died on a cross. Everything is set. Take no pride in nothing you've ever done. But the fallen angels are programmed to do what they do. They're not thinking about, They're loving every minute of it. They're going to get their satisfaction watching the world burn. But, it's all ordained by the Lord. So, Lord's going to get his satisfaction too. At the end of the day, this is all about the Lord's satisfaction. God, the creator, his satisfaction. This ain't mine or yours or the fallen angels or anybody's. But I love that Michael's all in, and but not to break his rule of take each day as it comes. The 23rd, hey, my first 3 digits. Now, speaking of the personal stuff, my friend Jen, we'll look at Trump's numbers too. My friend Jen, who was instrumental in my divorce, so instrumental in the 86ing of the 88, she was born on 5/25. Well, that was the day of George Floyd. Remember George Floyd, they all wore 88. So that repped Trump, that event. That was her birthday. My friend Jen, 5 times 25 times 1973. She's got the 24, which is my favorite number. But you see that 246? Guess what day September 3rd is? It's day 246. In the heart of her number is the book of Revelation, or the Bible that ends with the 66. Book of Revelation. That, remember, Trump was holding up the book because, he feels he's the star of the climax. And in a way, he is. He's just a bad guy star. But, he's got top billing. And then the 25. I'm not going to get into that. It's too, you just vomit. But or the 625 fused. But my Mayday friend is 9925. So I'm digging it. I'm loving it. Now she will be 1799898. That's how old she's going to be. She's got the 98 right there. Very special person in my life. Very, 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 very special person in my life. I can't get into it on here in case people I don't want to be listening are listening. But instrumental. And instrumental in my life for decades. And yeah. So her number says a lot. Now let's look at Trump's number on that day. He's 163464. Let's go times third day. It's the 9th month. That's interesting. Not going to get into that. That's Candy's next marriage number. That's my next marriage number. 53. And how does this go? 241 is the 53rd prime number. You have the 153 fish. That's all Trump on that day. Remember, he's 163 for the 64. All right, it is day 246. Let's keep going with it. A 53 and a 53 and an 89 again and a 36. That's her fiance's next marriage number. That's Candy's next marriage number. And there's my next marriage number twice again. It's 119 days left. Michael might know what that 67 is. All right, let's go future tense. Let's go 163464 to Trump with 119 days left. That's plain as the nose on your face. 45 is me and Candy's first two numbers. When you combine us, 52 is my marriage progression to her. Remember, my next one's 53. We were divorced on the 22nd. I mean, on February 2nd, 2-2. All right, let's go times 222. And you know, is that why I asked Michael today? I was like, is that why Kenny and I we had all the 22s and all of our addresses, phone numbers at the time of the divorce, the 86 and of the 88, her 88. Because it was the year 2022 and he's going to go down. Fascinating. All right, so you get your 33s fused with a 32. That's their number and all that stuff. But I wanted to show y'all something else that might blow your mind. Watch what happens. Let me finish this. So let's go 46. There's a 67 again. There's 64. All right, so let's do Trump one more time. 163464 just times 246. Got you 144,000. Got you 212. Got the 02 for Earl. 42. You got 20 by 7154. 67, 76, 817, 76, 67. Michael knows what all them 67s are, if he remembers. But the 76s are for Adam. Now we're going to back that off. $63464 times 246 times 2.022. Again with the 89. Candy's next marriage number is all over these numbers for that day, fused with Trump. Okay. And I want to show y'all something. You know that 753? that kicks off Back to the Future. Times it by 2022. That's Eve right there. E, V, E. All about Eve. And there's 66, Book of Revelation. Number 1 as the language, WON, one Eve, Book of Revelation. See, he's got this Adam and Eve thing going. And I think the Lord does too, in his own way. I remember that song, Got to Get Back to the Garden. Symbolically. This is symbolic, of course. Back to the garden. I know they're talking about what they call it, Madison Square Garden. I wonder what Madison Square Garden comes to in gematria, Michael. Madison Square Garden in gematria. Michael never did send us those links, man, with what Trump was saying that matched Bible verses as a whole. And he's got a lot to send us for September 3rd, but we got a lot of time. When you think about we got a lot of time, we have 12 days or 288 hours. I just saw the 288. I couldn't resist. Basically, I'm going to wake up tomorrow, 11 days. So if you added field times and just said now, and let's just say it was going to happen, when's his rally? You know, it's one of them 7 p.m. things. You're looking at 11 days, 21 hours, 49 minutes, 7 seconds. That's what you're doing. You're counting that down right now. So I'm going to go ahead on and pull this over and start a countdown. Michael's got me going on here. CD, countdown. That way it'll be small enough to fit up there. All right, Michael, you're in. You're on. You're on the clock, buddy. But I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you as it's 9:11 p.m. 3, 9. Well, 3 times 9 times my number is, you got 222 coding, the 37 and the next progression of 37, the 74 with Eve coding there too. Eve is in 11 and 7, and Genesis 222, which is what that's what 222 is in their world. I guarantee it. It's the Adam rib. So me times that day ends up with 1028. Candy's birthday. Times 246. You got the 888. You got the 1318 of the 666 Bible verse. You got her second marriage progression out 3 digits, 872. You got her third marriage, because her marriage number, single digit that never progresses, is 8. So when she married me, I was 88 2 different ways. Well, 888 right there. There's 873. Her third marriage progression out 3 digits. When I added in the 119. Should we look at her number? Second wife's number times this day? 88. Let's times it by 2 by the year, though. Well, that's the day she's born on, day 301. Single digit, followed by 0, 7154. Got it. Times 246. Times 119. 88. 86. 911. I don't call that 911. I count zeros. But it's interesting. .007. Yeah. Times 119 days left. Times a year. She gets a .007. One more. Day number. Nothing really juicy. It was just interesting. I try to see how lit up stuff is. Stepdaughter. I want to find out how old she is on that day too. How old is she on that day? I've already looked it up once, I think. Hang on. 8934. Again, her mom's next marriage progression. The 34. Well, it's got the 93 in the middle. I mean, hello. 8934. Got a 93 right there. 34 is the amount of years between 88 and 22. Now, if you take her number times that day, this might be interesting. Should be. He's going down that day. I like that number. There's 307. There's 1988 right there. Times 7154. That's because it was a single digit. Let's do it again. 113886 times 27. 3 times 9. 22. This is the straight number. Okay. I know what that 621 is. $152. My marriage to her mom with the 86. Moving to times 119. Got the 86 right in the middle of that thing, man. 869 right in the gut. I like that, Michael, for your day. Let's go days left. That's almost her mom's full number with the 4 tray. Oh boy. 1135 is wife in Strong's Concordance. 2 hours, 43 minutes and no time to die. Times 22. Times 246. Wow, there's the 1-4 tray sitting right there at you with that 1-4 tray 08. It's GOD times 2. 6-7 up there. She was born at 808. There's the 88, 33. It's like my whole zip code, 33880. It's big. Let's just do the 246. It's day 246. I'm sorry. $826 is coming up this Friday. Okay. Book of Revelation. Trump's number ends with the 64. That's my next wife number, 64. 2 digits. That's my next wife progression, 3 digits. Remember, first wife was 62848. Then there's 629, then there's 630. So yeah. If I end up marrying her mom or getting with her mom, I'm sitting here looking at my hotel number. Had the 63043. Let me take a picture of it. 43 is Fortray. 63004 Fortray. My national was my parking, my valet parking. When I visited my stepdaughter, that's my valet parking with a 630. Look at the 64 and this, my wife, my third wife progression twice. Does something happen to her fiance when all the chaos starts? The calamity. I mean, you know, do we end up being hunkered down together? Because stepdaughter said, I'm coming to you. I don't know if she really will, but she knows I got stuff, supplies and stuff. You know, will it last a coming storm? I doubt it, especially when you start adding people. I don't have enough water. We really don't understand how much water we need. We really don't. But yeah, y'all, that trip was filled with nothing but numbers. I mean, I remember me times the complete address, 148, 138, as I was visiting Ms. 138, 88, 86. Oh man. But did Michael send some prep? I got a ton of prep. I'll save it for tomorrow's though. I did Christopher Nolan's birthday. Maggie Gyllenhaal's birthday progresses to October 2nd. She was in Donnie Darko and The Dark Knight. Christopher Nolan, the director of the Dark Knight series, his birthday progresses to September 30th. That's why I'm not all in. I'm not putting all my chips on the table. But I did go over that one with you, the first one. Yeah, the whole, yeah, it's interesting. Batman and Robin. Mm-mm. All right. Yeah, that's it. All right, love y'all.